It's about that time to start the show. Say hi to all the friends you know. Welcome to our little joint. We will really try to stay on point. Summer and Heather, two birds of a feather. This is the Grateful Mess, hanging, spilling tea and all the rest. From game nights to reacts, chill out, sit back and just relax. We are grateful you are here now, don't you stress. Have fun with us and enjoy the mess.
Hey.
Hey. Oh,
Happy
the
Friday,
tea.
y'all.
The tea is good and it is piping hot. And let's get into it.
Well, let's do the boring part real quick.
Yeah.
Please don't be a jerk. Everything we say is our views and opinions. Memberships are here. You can become part of the messy crew.
Yes,
Link
be
in
messy
chat.
with us.
Lady Jane, if you can throw that link in chat. You can email us at gratefulmessyt@gmail.com. We do have a Facebook group. Best merch store on the planet.
Truth. True facts.
Trigger warning, we will be discussing topics that are sensitive. If you need to step away, please take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.
Yes, we will be speaking about ABUSE.
I'm like A,
of
B,
sorts.
C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, ABUSE.
Show the love, like and subscribe, y'all. Like
Por
and subscribe.
favor. And gracias. Gracias and por favor.
Tell your friends. Share it out.
Tell everybody you know while I blow my nose. That'll be fun.
Hey to our wonderful, mute yourself when you blow. Here, I'll mute you.
Thank you.
Hi to our wonderful mod lady Jane. Hey, Tom. Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good now.
So where were we?
Well, Rachel was HOH, but she didn't spend a night in her bed all week, okay? In the HOH bed. She did not even bother getting a good night's sleep. She let Will sleep in her bed all damn week. Props to Rachel. Props to Rachel for that. I just want to say that. Well, props to Rachel Riley.
I mean, she was definitely showing they keep calling them newbies, the newbies, how old school did it. Like, you don't spend your entire HOH locked up in your room. You let people in your room. You let people use your room. Like, Rachel slept downstairs amongst everyone and, like, hung out and about. She used her room for meetings and, like, she used the bathroom. She definitely tried to make everyone feel included, and like she wasn't better than anybody else in that regard, which is how you should do it.
She shared all her treats. I mean,
Rachel's HOH, I think, was a masterclass this week.
In how to do it correctly.
So she put up 3 of her biggest targets at the beginning of the week: Mickey, Morgan, and Vince.
Truth.
And then we went into one of the shortest OTEVs, besides, I guess, last season, ever.
What, the 3-rounder?
Yeah.
Was it a 3-rounder this time?
Yeah.
3-rounders. But the thing that irritated me was that instead of a bunch of things with the wrong names on them, the rats, there were a bunch that were just blank, but they had to scoop so much crap off of them that they spent a lot of time doing all of that.
Yeah.
Which was a little frustrating.
That's
for me, but that's part of the OTEP.
And at least this OTEP was a little straightforward. It just had names on rats as opposed to like riddles.
True,
like
true,
like
true.
they'll be like, jamming, or there'll be like jars of jam, and it'll be like, the label on it'll be a riddle, which is your answer. The answer to the riddle is your answer. So it was a
Oh
little more
yeah,
straightforward than it has been sometimes. But pardon me. I love OTEV. I was excited. Did you have
yeah.
fun watching your first OTEV?
I did. I did. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Well, didn't they do OTEV with Casey and them?
Yeah. Oh, so it was your second OTEV. Yeah,
So
they've done
it's my
every year.
second OTEV. I just like once I started watching it, and just like with wall comp, which we'll talk about later, but like which happened last night. Other things, I remember. I immediately remember the one I saw before. You know what I mean? What is Tom saying?
They didn't want to confuse the house guests.
Seriously,
Yeah, it's a struggle, y'all. It's
truth.
a struggle. Um, so like I've watched this show for
They're not
so
the
long
brightest box of crayons. Let's
that
let's let's put it like that.
I'm really good at like forecasting and guessing what's going to happen. And this season, I feel like I'm losing my mind.
It's a poop show, man. It's like a. I mean, it's just like a train wreck. It will not. It's definitely the Orient Express, but it's off the tracks, and it is gone batshit. I mean, the whole thing is gone just off the tracks. The railroad tracks have disappeared. The Orient has
Now,
stopped. Meow, meow,
um, but it's fun. I mean, like
meow.
it makes for fun nights like last night. But we'll get to that momentarily.
True. That was irritating too. But
So,
and I'll get on
um,
my soapbox about that too.
at
Continue.
the end of 3 rounds, because everyone brought back the wrong answers on the third round except for one person,
This is
which
true. Was
Lauren.
Lauren.
Yay.
Yay. Boring. Next. So then
Oh,
Rachel's all okay. Do whatever you
God.
want to do.
This was
And
such a painful,
okay,
like,
everybody, but like
few
everybody
days.
was like, do what you want to do. Just let me know what you're gonna do, especially Rachel, so I can make a decision. You know? Okay, I'll definitely decide tonight. Okay. Okay, I haven't decided yet. Okay, fine.
Whenever I say Lauren's name or she comes up on the screen, Tom goes, "Who's that?" Um, so, uh,
Lauren from Louisiana. Lauren who went to LSU. That Lauren.
so Lauren is so afraid of making anybody upset. Of she's
She's
just
like the Bambi of the house. She's like
really,
Bambi. She's
and I'm wearing
Bambi.
Bambi.
She's Bambi. Do you have your Bambi shirt on? Do you really?
I do. Yeah,
Do you seriously have your Bambi shirt on
I
right
do have
now?
my Bambi shirt on.
Oh my god, I love that.
It's way too big for me now.
Yeah, but it's comfy. It's
It is
comfy.
comfy.
It's not like this is a formal setting, you
No,
know.
we're just
I'm in a
saying.
hoodie. I'm in a hoodie and a ponytail and no
um,
makeup.
yeah, I have no makeup on either.
Lauren, boring. I'm just. She is. I mean, she's just. Do
She's just a
something, girl.
sweet
Do
little
something.
innocent 22-year-old girl.
Well, she ain't gonna last long in that with all that. With all that. I'm just saying. But other people be trying so too much, doing too much.
So the best part about this for me is that Rachel flat out told Lauren, "If you use this veto, I'm putting up Riley." Granted,
Just
we all thought that she was bluffing, even though Rachel really doesn't bluff. But we were like, "There's no way she's putting up Riley." But Rachel told her, and what did she do?
I did not see that on the live feeds. I didn't see it. I didn't see that happen.
Well, Lauren took down
Lauren
Vince.
used the veto. Yeah, Lauren goes ahead and uses the veto, even though everybody in the house on both sides is telling her, don't use it.
Except for the people on the block who keep pressuring
Yeah,
her.
who keep begging her to do it. Yeah.
Which when Rachel walked into that storage room and they
My
were
God.
in there
And
and
she
she
was
was
like,
what's happening here?
what do you think, Rachel? Obviously, I would have just turned out and been like, whatever.
But so anyway, right after the
That
veto
was a good
ceremony,
moment, though.
when the feeds come back up, Lauren is already like telling people, watch, she's going to tell everyone that I knew it was Riley and she's going to blame it on me.
No, she goes straight to after the veto ceremony. After she puts Riley up, she goes straight to Kat and Riley. Riley is steaming mad.
Every other word is the F word for Riley.
Yeah, I mean every other word is the F. I mean it's a master class in the Bernie Mac of the F word.
How far are we in?
If
Okay,
y'all
we're
don't
past
know
10
how
minutes.
we're, if y'all don't know how what I'm talking about, reference to the original King's Comedy, all the uses for the word fuck. Anyway,
why don't
Riley
we
loses his mind. He goes into the wine room with Kat, and then Lauren goes straight in there and goes, I swear to God, I didn't know it was going to be you, but she'll probably tell you it was that I did.
Why don't we hear how Riley would say it?
Oh, okay.
People run from their fucking problems. I face mine.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Do they run from their problems? Really?
Anyway, foreshadowing.
So, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing.
So then we get the blockbuster last night. It's Mickey versus Morgan versus Riley, and they're rolling balls. It's the one where you roll balls down the
It's like a
wiggly
giant
path,
ski ball. It's a giant ski ball,
and you're trying to get it farther down to a higher number. And if the highest number locked in 2 minutes wins. For some reason, Riley rolls a 29 and just locks it in, and then it just stands there. Or actually, he rolls the 29.
No, he just rolls the
there.
29 and stands there and waits.
Yeah, he didn't.
And then he just loses all sense of meaning, space, time, whatever. It's skee ball. It was skee ball. That Lady Jane agreed. It was skee ball.
Rolled out, wiggly,
huge skee ball, but it was a skee ball, pretty much. Then the camera pans, and all you can see is Morgan and Riley. You don't see Mickey after like the first couple of rounds. Right. And then you realize, and then Morgan gets to 29, and Riley's already at 29. He's just standing there. And then it pans over. They've all hit the button, and boom, Mickey's at 38, right?
30 something. Well, and it was funny because all I saw was the 229s, and I'm like, okay, how's this gonna work?
Who's gonna go again?
How is
go
it
again, Morgan? Go again. If he's just gonna stand there with his pecker in his hand, let's go. Do something. So I was like, what is Morgan doing? And then because I could only see the two, because they panned over a little bit. And then Mickey won.
Mickey sure did win.
Oh,
took herself off the block. So we're down to Morgan and Riley.
They got one ball, and they had to go run, get it, and go back and try again. Over and over again until they got it as far as they went to. Then they had to lock in their answers. They had two in their scores, and they had 2 minutes.
So,
and that's how that worked out. But it was very confusing and convoluted.
So at this point last night, we're watching the show. I'm almost 100% positive that Morgan's going home, because I'm thinking there's no way Ava and Vince are going to flip. There's no way. So Vince is going to be a vote for Morgan to go home. Ava's going to be a vote for Morgan to go home. Ashley will be a vote for Riley. Catherine will be for, so it'll end up being 6-5 for Morgan to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vince and Ava walk into the room and they vote to evict Riley, and I audibly gasped. I was like, and Mickey votes for Riley. Audibly gasped, because Mickey and Morgan are not getting along right now.
Oh no, there's a whole subplot to that after we get to because we haven't even talked about the 3 days of all the bullshit that happened before all this happened. The judges, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that real quick before we move forward.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So okay. So 2 days before all this, no idea what's happening, but heard about a wall. Yeah. Yes, cool. There's a wall comp at the end. Yeah. So subplot. Yeah. Jane, subplot, please. So before the blockbuster and all the shit even happens, Vince comes off the block, and they don't know who's going to win the blockbuster, but Ashley, Ava, uh, Morgan, Ed, Will have all clocked that Mickey is a snake. Okay, so they like all get together and basically compare notes, and they're like, "Oh shit, Mickey, not Mickey, Morgan, Rachel, Will, and Ashley, those 4." And then Morgan goes, "Oh, I gotta go get Vince." Why you gotta go get Vince, Morgan? Where'd you go? Where's Heather? Where's my soapbox? Anyway, I can't hear you.
I'm kicking Teddy out of my office. Hold on, be right back.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay, so where was I? So Ashley and Morgan and Will and Rachel are all comparing notes, and they're like, "Yeah, Mickey's full of crap. We need to do this thing." And Morgan runs to go get Vince. Vince comes in. He agrees to this whole 5-person thing. So you got Ashley, you got Morgan, you've got Rachel, you've got Vince, and you've got Will. And they agree to this 5-man alliance called the Judges. Morgan went to get Vince, correct. So then they leave, and Vince directly goes and tells everybody on the other side what he just witnessed and what they just did. Except he doesn't tell Mickey, right? He doesn't tell Mickey, but he tells everybody else.
Yeah, I don't think Nikki doesn't know about it.
But he
I don't
does
think-
go tell Riley, Lauren, Catherine, and Ava. But he definitely talks to Ava about it hardcore. Because Ava's like, "No, I want Mickey to go. I'm voting out Mickey. Mickey's gone. She's out."
She wins the blockbuster.
So right. So all of this is moot, but it was very dramatic. The live feeds were giving this week.
Mhm.
As the kids say. They were giving all the things.
Okay.
All the drama.
Okay, so ready for the vote?
Yeah, but hold on. Riley loses his mind, curses his ass off. Do we have a recording of that?
People run from their fucking problems. I face mine.
That's creepy. It just comes out of nowhere.
They run from their problems, Riley? Haven't seen you on the interwebs today. Okay. Anyway, so it comes down to 5-4. Riley. Who flips their votes? Vince and Ava, because
and
they
Mickey. Oh no, not Mickey. Pardon me. Ava and Vince.
Ava and Vince both flipped their votes to Riley when they said they were going to vote for Morgan to go. Which I found very interesting, because they literally, Ava said the night before, she goes, "Why don't we just not even talk about it until it happens, and then we'll figure it out right then." So they literally got up, huddled up together, the 2 of them, and made a decision right then and there. And God bless her. God bless them for the decision they made, because bye, Riley, you creepy bastard.
Yeah, guys, did we tell you?
He's gone. Ding dong. The asshole's gone. It's so good. Such goodness.
I'm just saying, I literally cannot take any more of him on the feeds. I
I couldn't
do
either.
it.
I was like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I was complaining. I was complaining about the feeds, I think. I was like, I can't. I just cannot. Ugh.
And it's, what was going on between him and Catherine is on a whole another plane of
Wow.
different Ava and Keanu, babe.
Yeah.
But
Ava Braun. That's
but
a nice historical reference there.
but
Jesus.
even that's on a whole other plane, but just the way he would literally, this is the conversation he would have with everyone. Hey, Summer, I would never talk bad about you. I would never say anything about you. You and I are final two. I have your back 100%.
100%.
We, even if it comes down to you, me, and Kat, I got you. Don't believe the bullshit that you're hearing about me coming after you, because I never effing said that. Okay?
Yeah.
Never said it.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Walk out. Oh my God. So that bitch Summer, she's an idiot. She's going up on the fucking block. When I get HOH, she's going up. I'm going after. I can't freaking stand her. Like, it's just like, and then he'd walk up, sit down. Catherine would be talking to somebody else. He would sit there and then Kat would walk in. Oh, this is what I found out. Why were you talking to them for so long? You don't even be talking to them. They're bottom of the barrel. Why are you talking to them? And she'd be like, I don't mean to be.
Why are you sitting up when you talk to me on your elbow instead of laying down right up against my face like this?
And she would be like, oh, I'm sorry, Riley. I didn't mean to upset. What's going on with that tone? It's always that tone. Like,
What's your tone?
It's just like, I can't. Between
is it
that
1970?
and that, I could not handle. I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't do it.
Like, is this Mississippi burning? What the hell is going on?
So, Catherine's been upset a lot in this house that the edit on the show is a completely
Catherine
different thing.
was not that upset. Okay, let me just put up my soapbox right now.
Okay, hold on.
Because Catherine is from South Carolina, and I went to an all-girls college. I know this girl. I know this bitch. I went to school with this bitch. I love you bitches. If you're watching, I love you. Okay, all you bitches. Catherine has never had any interest in Riley whatsoever. She was using him for game purposes only. She lost her mind, but not a drop of water came out of her eyes. And the minute he walked up door, she did this. She didn't need to be coddled. She did not need to be held. She did not need to be hugged. She was like, okay. I didn't get my lipstick didn't get messed up, did it? Okay, good. Bye. I'm done. She wants nothing to do with that guy.
Mm-mm.
And I have a prediction. I think we'll see a nicer, cooler version of Catherine from here on out. But I didn't watch the live feeds today, so I don't know what the hell happened today. I know nothing. I didn't see any of her today. And she did freely choose to kiss him, but that's the thing about showmances.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them last forever. And she even said, what if we break up in the house or whatever? And he was like, that will never happen. Okay, well, it could. Or you could go out, or you could leave this place And I will never speak to you again. And there are rumors floating around that this was production that forcibly like made her choose Riley or
No.
told her to choose.
No, there's no way.
I doubt it.
Production wouldn't do that. There's no way.
No, because they sign their lives away to be on these shows. So even if he was gaslighting her and manipulating her, that's part of the game. So they literally can't prove anything. And she probably won't be able to do anything about it if she goes back and watches the edit and she's mad about it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So then we move on to bye, Riley. Now, what is suspect is that Riley hasn't done any exit interviews. We have not seen him. But we had the highly anticipated welcome.
I'm just loading a couple more things in here real quick. So give
And the
me
wall comp is something that I don't know. Who do you think has talked about the wall comp the most?
Morgan. Hands down.
without even thinking about it, right?
Hands down, Morgan.
Right? Like, oh my god, you're
You're
gonna have to kill me.
Rip me off that wall.
Yeah, because Ace is strong. Well, the wall was a train, or like it looked like a train or a school bus that looked
It
like
was a train.
but it would look, yeah, it was very cool. And you could hold on to it. There were places there were like wooden planks. You'd hold on to behind you, like behind, like at your like waist, depending on how tall you are, or there was another here up here, and so everybody but Rachel is playing. So all 10 of them were up there.
Yep. And it was kind of a fun. Rachel was like the conductor host on the side.
Yeah, which is really cute.
And y'all, we were planning to go live last night. We literally were sitting back here for hours waiting for them to start. And
We
then
were literally.
it became, past our bedtime. So
I was like, okay, I'm over it.
but we did both watch it live.
Yeah, we did. What little of it we saw.
I saw the whole. Well, the only thing you didn't see was people falling off mostly, except for Morgan. He saw poor Morgan falling off. But spoilers. Okay. One more to load. Sorry, guys.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert. But the wall was fun. I thought it was interesting because it would rain and then they'd get splattered with something like, oh, a bunch of flamingos are on the tracks or whatever. And oops. And then they just get sprayed with like bright pink flamingo slime or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they all had like goggles on and stuff. And it was fun. And then they got smacked with some other stuff. But like, and then the wall would literally tilt like downward. So that holding on up here or down here or both or whatever was very important to staying on. It's an endurance competition. It lasted what, like an hour and a half, maybe? Not even?
Not even, maybe an hour. I was trying to grab a picture for you guys, but there's not really any good ones up. Okay.
But we know that the first two to fall were Will and because we didn't see this on the live feeds. We know that Will and Ashley were the first two to fall.
They stayed up there for a little bit, They
lasted a good 20, 25 minutes, right?
But the reason, but you know why they stayed up there as long as they did? The first three people that fall off the wall are have-nots.
So they have to eat slop all week
and sleep in the bedroom and take cold showers. So yeah.
So Keanu doesn't get the have-not room to himself anymore.
No.
To snore all by himself. Poor Keanu.
And then
poor rest of them.
And then the next one to fall shortly thereafter, like very shortly thereafter,
was you're gonna have to peel me off this wall, girl.
and man, when she fell
Okay.
hard, and she was swearing.
Yeah, and I didn't see her fall.
I didn't see it. I heard it because at that time I had 4 of them on my phone and 4 of them on my TV. I hadn't switched over to the quad view yet, which was actually really cool because they had like 4 different angles of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally the quad view is camera 1 is the same as 3 and 2 is the same as 4.
Right.
Okay. Then the next to fall off. So these are the 3 have-nots for the week: Ashley, Morgan, and Will. The next to fall off is Mickey.
Oh, Mickey, you're so not fine.
I made the have-nots blue, and then everyone else falls off purple. Okay.
Nice.
And then the next to fall off is Ava. Man,
Ava
she
Pearl,
stuck
she
that
did a
out.
good. She did a good job though, man. She hung on as long as she could.
Yeah.
And then the next to go was dear Kelly. Kelly had a little bit of a wiggle worm going on. She could not stop moving, and
You could tell she started like
it
just
ended
trying to
up.
like stretch.
Yeah, but she was wiggly from the get, and she that screwed her in the end because she slipped.
Yeah,
basically.
And then shortly thereafter, because Keanu thought she was just finding a cool way to stretch, and so he like decided. I mean, he looks solid.
He's a big guy. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
see,
not like there was a lot of space on that thing. Like I thought Ava and Kat. I thought when I saw it, I was like, okay, Ava, Morgan, Catherine, Lauren, they all have an advantage here because they're small.
Well, and
women.
here's the thing: is normally the people that win the wall comp are either usually like really fit women,
Mhm.
or like bean poley but still strong kind of guys.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so
Poor
and
Godwin.
and so you know, I mean, we knew from the get-go that Will and Keanu weren't going to make it all the way through, and I was really impressed with Keanu because he looked like he wasn't even having an issue.
Keanu might make it. I really did.
He looked like he wasn't even bothered being up there. Like it was just like a normal
he
Friday
didn't
night.
seem bothered until Kelly fell, and then he started moving around, and I was like, he's gonna screw around and slip on all that stuff they've been spraying on them because it's literally raining all over them. It's getting soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And then
gross.
poor Keanu falls, and
then
there
Keanu
were 3.
falls down, and then there were 3.
And me, as a Rachel Riley lover, especially of this season, I'm like, well, our only hope now is Vince, which I didn't even think that sentence would ever come out of my mouth.
Same, right? I was like, oh God, neither of the girls can get the HOH.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah.
It's really not good.
So I'm sitting there like, poor Lauren. The wall goes down so far, she literally, her feet fall off. She's holding on to dear life, like on like the handlebars at the playground, swinging, and she finally makes it back with her feet on the wall, and everyone's like, wow, good job. And then she falls. Poor Lauren. And then
Shortly thereafter,
Kat and Vince start having a conversation up on the wall, because this is normally when the final 2 are like, okay, if you fall, I won't put you
fall, I won't put you up
on the block. I won't put you up.
I promise. I promise. I swear.
These people have no idea what making deals is in this house. Like, not one person really has gone up to the HOH and said, hey, if you keep me safe for the next 2 weeks, if
I'll do whatever you
off the block. Yeah. I won't use the veto if you keep me off the block for the next 2 weeks. That kind of stuff. So
and really good deals have been made, and really good deals have been made and broken during this situation, all in many seasons, because we're in season 27. Yeah. This has happened before.
Yeah. But Catherine's salty because she knows Vince turned on her.
And voted for Riley. So
But while they're talking, Catherine, unfortunately, takes a tumble.
Bye.
Vince
And
is our new
Vince
HOH.
becomes HOH. Second repeater, first repeater of the season.
And then, so now we're like, okay, who the heck is, at this point, is Vince going to put up on the block? Like,
Is he going to go after the judges that he's a part of, which is Ashley, Morgan, Rachel, and Will? And now kind of Mickey, I guess, because she's still there.
well, yeah,
Or,
but they all want Mickey out at this point, like
or
everyone
is
in the
he going to
house.
go with Catherine, Lauren, Kelly, and Keanu? What's he going to do?
So we started kind of getting the feeling, especially when he talked to Lauren today. And he said to Lauren, he goes, no matter what you hear, no matter anything, you are my final two. I will pick you over Morgan. I will pick you over anyone. And here's what I'm thinking. And what he was thinking was exactly what he ended up doing.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. I didn't. Ha! There was one more to load. Okay. I don't know where it went. Okay. It
Too many
is totally,
slides.
it's totally missing. But
Not enough time.
he nominated Mickey, Ava, and Kelly.
Okay, Mickey and Kelly, I get. Ava, I don't get it. I do not
Ava
get
put
it.
him on the block and was the
Yeah,
reason
but
why his best
they
friend
were
got kicked out
best.
of the house.
They were best damn friends. Last night
But who
at
else?
the vote.
Right. I mean, and they still are, but who else is he going to put up? He's not going to put up
Well,
anybody
this is the
in the
problem with
judges.
having to put up 3 people because
Right.
there's literally 11 people left.
Well, and here's another
The
thing.
house.
We're obviously going to have a 7-person jury, because if we were going to have a 9-person jury, they would have announced it on last night's episode that they were all in jury. They would have said, congratulations, you all have made it to jury, because there would be 9 people in the jury and then the final 2. So we just have 2 more weeks till jury. So this and next week are going to be most likely the last 2 weeks of the blockbuster, because at that point you're getting down to, there's not enough people.
Yeah.
But I mean, he can't put up Ashley. She's part of the judges. I mean, he could put up Keanu, but why? He's just going to take himself down. You might as well have him as a backup. But at the same time, Keanu is a really, really loyal minion. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. But in Keanu's mind,
can we not use that word?
Oh, a loyal soldier.
Fine. Soldier is fine.
He doesn't know what's going on. He
seems to think he knows that everything that's going on, but he actually has absolutely no clue.
The one thing he knows is that the only person he can trust in that house is Vince. So there's really no point to put Keanu up unless he absolutely has to. Kelly has been mad at Vince for weeks and weeks and weeks. Since Vince didn't vote to save Adrian. That's when Kelly...
But she kisses his butt the whole time, and so she doesn't... So as if to act as if he's not a threat, or that she's not a threat to him. Because remember when he was in the egg costume and she sat there for hours just sitting there talking to him?
Kelly is all over the place, man.
Very weird.
He can't put up Morgan because Morgan's part of the judges. Lauren is his final 2. Rachel's part of the judges and Will's part of the judges. So literally all he has, the only 4 people he could have picked from were Mickey, Ava, I guess there's 5.
Catherine,
Mickey,
Lauren,
Ava, Kat, Keanu, and Kelly. He's not going to piss off Kat enough to put Kat up at this point.
And Lauren.
No, because Lauren's his bestie. So there's no way he's going to put Lauren. Lauren's his final 2.
Okay, but he made a final 2 with Lauren. He made a final two with Morgan. He made a
Oh, yeah.
final two with Ava. He made a final two with everybody.
Yes,
Kelly. He made a
but
final two with Riley.
Lauren was the only person that he was 100% honest with today, and said exactly what he was doing, and told her, no matter what you hear, you are my final two. I will choose you over everyone. So Lauren and Vince. So in Vince's eyes, he's in an alliance with Ashley, Morgan, Rachel, and Will, right? So they're out of the pool. Lauren is his final two. So the only people he can pick from are Mickey, Ava, Kat, Keanu, and Kelly. Keanu would be stupid because Keanu only trusts him. So he's just a loyal number.
Yeah.
Kat is already mad. So there's no point in making her mad unless he backdoors her, if he has to renom. So that leaves
chase the cat?
Mickey, Ava, and Kelly. So that's really, and Ava won't care. Ava will be like, whatever.
I was like, whatever. What will be, will be. I love that about Ava, though. I do love that about Ava.
Tom says Mickey is the new Keanu. It's true.
True, Tom.
It's because she was lying to everybody and saying the exact same thing to everybody.
And then they got together and they sat down and they figured it out and they were like, oh, hell no. Ava figured it out. She's like, you got to go. Will figured it out. He's like, she got to go. Ashley, she got to go. Rachel, she got to go. Even Morgan is like, she got to go. Fun fact. Vince, he was in his HOH. The only thing I did see today was that he got into his HOH and Morgan came in and she was like, where's your music? And he was like, oh, I didn't even realize. Let me look. And she started like fidgeting around and all this stuff. And then she opened the box and it was a cell phone that had the time of day and Big Brother on it. And it had headphones attached. And it said, and then it was something on the back of it, on the back of the case said, if you unplug the headphones, this will be taken from you. You can't you can't take a picture, you can't screenshot anything, you can't use the phone in any other way. It was completely disabled. They put a playlist on for him.
Oh, that was nice.
Instead. So you can only use the headphones. Don't unplug the headphones.
Found it.
But it was something new. And everybody freaked out. Oh, good. And everybody went crazy. Like Lauren was in the room. Morgan's the one who found it and lost her mind. They were all like, oh my God, a cell phone. Oh my God. They're like, oh my God, it's a phone. Does it work? Can I just scroll something? Catherine comes running into the bedroom. Let me see.
Unfrozen caveman lawyer.
It was like, ooh, just what? Oh, can I just scroll? Ooh, fine. Oh my God, I missed this so much. Like, and tell me you were raised with a phone in your hand without telling me you were raised with a phone in your hand or a tablet or something. Tell me your parents put a tablet in front of you without telling me your parents put a tablet in front of you as your parent. Anyway, I digress.
That's where we are. We have the power of veto will happen in the house tomorrow. Pardon me. Don't forget, if you haven't seen it yet, which I have not yet, wow, my brain just went blank. What is the Big Brother show that's on tonight with
Unlocked.
Thank you.
Unlocked.
Big Brother Unlocked is on tonight.
And they're gonna have lots of well, if you're on the East Coast, it's already been on, I think. So but it's gonna have lots of wall comp.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do lots of clips of that, I think. And then they were gonna go to Will's with Boston Rob, and they were also gonna go see Will's family in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That'll be fun.
Which is about an hour from here.
You could have met them. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey.
y'all.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi.
So
hour and a half. Sorry, hour and a half.
So tomorrow morning they'll pick for the veto. Tomorrow, early morning, early afternoon, they'll play the veto. So we'll know who won the veto. After that,
And we'll find out who the renom is.
well, that won't be till Monday.
Dun.
So Monday is Monday morning is when the veto ceremony is, and then if there is a renom, we'll find out who that is.
Yes, Lady
Don't
Jane,
forget-
that's where the airport is. If you don't want to go to Atlanta, you go to Charlotte. That's where he's from.
And
yeah.
don't forget, Sunday night is an extra big episode of Big Brother on CBS. And then on Wednesday night, we will find out who we'll see the veto. We'll see the veto competition. And then Thursday, I'm hoping for a double eviction here soon.
Yeah, so that would then it'll be automatic jury from there on. If we have one double,
not this week, but next week it'll probably be happening. There's
11 people left, so they need to do a double to this week.
There has to be. See, my thing is, Julie would have said. I think Julie would have announced it on Thursday's show that next week was a double eviction. That's how they normally do it.
Well, maybe she'll announce it after the veto.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
Or maybe that creepy dude will come back. Who knows? It's Hotel Mystere. We have to remember that too. Dude might come back.
And we will be here Sunday night to play games. So come back 1 hour earlier than our Big Brother show. So 6 p.m.
9 Eastern,
6 p.m. Pacific.
6 Pacific.
And one other thing I wanted to let you guys know, our friend Selfless Self has been streaming on Twitch. Please go check him out, support him, follow him.
That's what we were doing while we were waiting for the walk-off to come on TV. We were back here. We were back here in StreamYard watching Selfless play video games. It was fun.
He's Selfless Self 42 on Twitch. Please go check him out. Lady Jane, you're correct. Expect the unexpected.
True that.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say before we leave? On
bye, Riley. Bye. Go meet your new baby or whatever. Bye. Yeah.
Well, in that theory, some parting advice from the man, the myth, the legend himself.
People run from their fucking problems. I face mine.
I don't.
See you on Sunday.
This is the grateful mess, hanging, spilling tea and all the rest. From game nights to reacts, chill out, sit back and just relax. We are grateful.